Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Brandon and Nipsey, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands we've taught him while he's been with us at school. The first thing we want to introduce is the training equipment. Brandon's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. Any correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, which we're going to show you when you pick him up this afternoon. Now, as you'll notice, your dog's seated very nicely at Brandon's left, which is where all the training starts, and the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Nipsey heel. Now at this point, he's got a job to do, and what we expect from him is to keep his left shoulders relatively even with your left leg, or his shoulders with your left leg. Whenever you stop, the idea is that he sits automatically. If he doesn't, little subtle correction, no one sit. One that keeps him a little bit more focused on you, and if you're walking him through the neighborhood or crosswalks, he needs to do it. Now the next command we're going to show you is the sit stay. Hand and a voice command. Always have him seated first. Left open palm towards his muzzle. One word firm command to stay. Now there's a lot of distractions going on here right now, which is kind of real life stuff. I mean, lawnmower, some sort of power equipment to our left. So he's distracted a little bit, but doing well. When Brandon returns back to Nipsey again, right back to heel position, and then Nipsey expects to get a command, which was Nipsey heel. Now you can hear some clicking, and that's another thing that we're using to keep his focus, is clicker training. Nice automatic sit. We're going to show you the sit stay one more time. Again, at home, practice with him inside, out back, initially in a quiet area, so you guys can develop that training rapport, pack status that everybody talks about. You can see he's looking up at his trainer. At this point, Brandon can call him out of that. The command is Nipsey come. He should come back and sit very nice like he did just there. So that's our recall or the come command. You call your puppy. The idea is that he comes back to you, of course, on leash, always in the very beginning. And that he comes back and sits facing you. No sit, right? He should sit when you stop. If he doesn't, little correction. We're going to do that sit stay again. And at home, lengthen out the amount of time you have him do these stationary commands. Sit stay, 30 seconds to 3 minutes. Your down stay, 2 or 3 minutes up to 5 minutes. Brandon's going to call him out of that one more time. Again, it's Nipsey come. He comes back and sits very nicely. And we'll use the occasional treat for him to stay a little bit more focused. Ideally, praise is kind of my feeling. I mean, treats are great for young puppies like him, but eventually kind of wean out those treats and use praise as a way to motivate your guy. So now the next command we're going to show you is a little bit more difficult. We have a little blanket out here for him. It's the down from heel position. So again, have him seated first. Left open palm, pushing it towards the ground, down and stay. Again, your down stays typically are a little bit longer than your sit stays, and one of the reasons why I recommended working out back, inside, a finished basement, anywhere that it's just you and him, because there's less distractions. He's going to test you like most Frenchies do. We own one ourselves. Brandon takes off heeling with Nipsey there. Nice automatic sit. That's what you're looking for at home. Again, the down command from heel position. Down and stay. Now you'll notice if he was getting distracted, if Nipsey was getting distracted, Brandon took a step in as a way to kind of redirect. That's always what you're looking for. Redirect your puppy if you feel like they're getting distracted. If he makes a mistake, don't get frustrated. Go right back to that command. That's the important thing with any command that we're kind of demonstrating here. Your puppy makes a mistake, go right back to it. And then Brandon can call him out of that. Not the end of the world. So I mean, Nipsey's come a really long way with us here at school. I mean, you guys, you've had a lot of issues with him at home. Typical issues with a puppy and with a French Bulldog. Housebreaking has come a long way. I mean, he's done a really good job. I mean, just general manners, obedience, housebreaking. We're really happy with his progress. We want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and we will see you this afternoon around 2 o'clock. Thank you so much, and we'll see you then.